Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to talk about how to identify a top or a bottom for a stock or a crypto, or how to identify a trend reversal. For example, let's say you bought a stock and you want to figure out when to sell and when to take profit, or when to buy a stock when it's going down. So today I've been following this strategy for a long time. I'm a day trader and I'm using this strategy for short-term trades. At the same time, it works the best in the long term. For example, 4 hours, 1 day, weekly. It works the best and it helps you to identify the trend reversal, which means where to take profit, where to buy your stock if it's going down, and as soon as this trend reverses, you should be able to buy it. And when the stock is going up, as soon as the trend reverses, you should be able to sell out and get out and keep the profits. So for this, I would like to take Bitcoin, and this is a Bitcoin daily chart, weekly chart. And I would like to start with the 4 hour, because when Bitcoin was going down, I will be able to get from here, around here, I sold around 90,000. And I managed to keep some profit to buy the dip when the Bitcoin has changed its character, which means when it's changed the structure. So for example, in this case, what we need to do is we need to identify higher highs and higher lows. In daily, you can see Bitcoin has been making higher highs and higher lows. So over here, you can see this high has been broken, and from this high, the low is here. This is the low for this high, and then we have a high here, but it's just a wick. It did not break and close below about this area. So this is not exactly a top. This is a double. This is not exactly a higher high. This is a double top, I would say, because you need to close a candle about this area, a candle like this, close about this area, for you to consider this as a higher high. If it doesn't have a body close above this high, then it counts as a double top, because as you can see, it wicked and went down. So this is the structure. So Bitcoin right now, if we break 49,000, it's gonna probably go down, but we cannot wait. This is a week daily chart, so we cannot wait till it breaks 49,000 to take profit. So it's best to do, we go through 4 hour charts. This is a 4 hour chart, and then you will be able to identify the higher highs and higher lows. So you can see it here. If you zoom it in, Bitcoin made a high here, and low for this high is here. So it hasn't broken yet. I'm not talking about these days, but I'm still saying, let's see, the Bitcoin has been going up and you want to take profit around this area, and then I'm not talking about this area, right? So we just forget about this area where it went down, and we will focus on the top right here, right? So once you see the stock is going up and then you want to take profit, so what you do is that you always identify the higher highs and then draw a line. This is where the higher high broken, and it broke and went up, and then there's another high, it's broken and went up, it's broken and made a new high here. Sorry, let me take it off. And this high is broken and made a new high, and this high was broken and made a new high here. And then in 4 hours, we need to see that if this high is broken, or is it just a wick. So as you can see, it's just a wick. So we should not consider this as a higher high. So the previous high is this. This is the previous high. As long as Bitcoin breaks this level, so you can see the low. I would say here probably. This is the low for this high. As you can see, you need to see where the candle which is broken, the previous high. Just take the candle and then draw into with the other candle, and then you need to identify the bottom wick, the bottom candle for this. So it's here. So the latest high was this, and this high was broken, and this high could not be broken with this candle. So that's why we consider this has a high, and this is a local, this is a double top, you could say, or maybe maybe we could say a dead cat bounce. It could not break and close above. So since it's since this is the new high and this is the low for this, as soon as we break here with the body, then we consider as Bitcoin has reversed his uptrend, and it could be going for a downtrend right now. We don't know how long, because right now I think Bitcoin bull market is still on, and I don't think we're in a bear market. So that's why I think it's a short-term correction. Short-term, we have broken the trend, and it could go down for some time, and I assume that in coming months it will break into a new high. It will break about 108,000, 109,000 and break about and go up in coming months. But right now we're in a correction. We have broken the trend. So as you can see, as soon as we've broken this, you can see it here, this low has been broken with this candle with the body. So as soon as it's broken, this is called a chosh, change of character. Let me write it down. So this is a chosh, a change of character. As soon as we get a change of character in any stock or any crypto, we are on a trend reversal. So as you can see, chosh, and then it's broken and closed the candle below and went up, could not break this high. So I would say, just before, if you're following this, and let's see if you haven't seen this part, okay, if you haven't seen this part, you're here and you are seeing this part, and then slowly you go and you see this low is broken. This low is broken from this candle, and then now you can expect a trend reversal. So without seeing this part, you broke this, and now you should look for shorts, or you should be taking profits. Usually it goes up. Usually every stock, once it broken, it will never go down direct. Sometimes it will go down. Most of the time it will go up, take all this liquidity, because there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here, there's so much money around here. So before any stock or crypto, before it is broken, after it breaks the structure, it will go up, take all the liquidity on the top and go down. So this strategy is called smart money concept, so SMC, and I'm using this strategy to take my daily trades. I'm a day trader. I'm using this strategy every day to take my trades, and it works really well in the long term. 4 hour, 1 day, weekly, it works really well. Because in the short term, it could fake. It will give you fake out for 1 minute or 5 minutes. It could be fake outs. Like for example, it will break like this and it will continue up. But in 4 hour time frame and then 1 hour time frame, once it's broken, there's a high chance that the stock or the crypto has been reversed from its trend. So now you haven't seen this part, you've seen only a choice, right? You have seen this is broken, this low is broken, which means the price gonna go up, take the liquidity and continue down. So guys, the best thing to do right here is that either you take the Fibonacci and draw a Fibonacci extension. Usually the stocks, they go to 786 or 618 around this area and continue down. Or you can also and you can also draw a order block. I'm gonna go through this later on the videos, because order blocks and all the other things, the more I put it, more confused you guys get. So that's why I don't want to give so much information. I just want you to know that as soon as this trend is broken, it's gonna go up, probably to this order block over here, take the liquidity before continue down. So guys, the best thing to do, as soon as you see a chosh, you just wait till it goes up, take the liquidity. So you will be selling your stock or the crypto around this area. So as soon as you see the chosh, change of character, you draw a Fibonacci and you will be unloading as it's going up to these levels, because you don't know when it's going to reverse back. It could go up here, it could sweep the top again, it will sweep the top a couple of times before it goes down. So the best thing to do is that I usually follow 618 to 786 extension level, but some people, they also use the whole area, this area, to sell 0.5 to 786. So usually it retraces to this level before it goes down. So I can show you in a, so this is the area. So usually it goes down, go up like this. Let me, so it goes up, go to this area and goes down, and that's what happened exactly, guys, over here. And this tool helped me to get rid of my Bitcoin. I sold Bitcoin around 90k level. As soon as it's broken here, I sold my Bitcoin around 90k level, and I seen that in 1 week so this is a fake out in 1 week, and then the more you draw it, and you can see it's broken down. So I sold around in this candle 90k I sold, and I'm still waiting on cash. I think there'll be another correction. It will go down to, if it's like 70,000, I'll be keep buying if it goes down to 70,000. So that's why I sold as soon as it break the trend, and as soon as we get a choice, I sold. So guys, this is very, very important, and this helped me to make so much money in day trading as well as in long-term investing as well. As you can see, a choice, I sell and get out. I just wait for retracement around this area, I sell and get out. And I would like to explain you in a easy way. So rather than looking at the candles, I would like to draw it here. Let me try to get the path. So over here, I'm just trying to get rid of this so we have more space. So let's see, you are on an uptrend going up. So you're making high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, and high highs. So once a stock or a crypto is making high highs and high lows, you need to identify where's a high, it's broken, made a new high. This is called a break of structure. BOS, break of structure. So when you're in an uptrend or a downtrend, the high, once it's broken the high, that means it's breaking the structure. And then you need to keep identify. As long as we're going up, you keep identify where the break of structure happens. So this is a break of structure. So because the trend is continuing, and then this is the break of structure. Break of structure here, another break of structure here. So usually when the stock is like almost done with this move, it makes around something like this, you know, and now you see like it's struggling to break out to the top. It doesn't break this top yet, and then it starts struggling to break, and then it goes down, and this is where it made a change of character. This is where you see, okay, now the trend has reversed. So this is called a choice. Let me write it down. So this is called a choice. So as soon as you see this, now we know that we are on a trend reversal. So we know the stock or the crypto is going to go down now. So if you bought it here, and now this is the time for you to consider selling. Usually the stock goes up to, if you draw a Fibonacci extension, stock goes from let me just draw a box here around this area. Let me get rid of it. So it goes to around this area, which means to the order block, or it goes up a little bit before it goes down. There are fair value gaps. There are many things that you can consider. There are fair value gaps, order blocks. You can use this Fibonacci extension. You can, if you want, you can sell it on the, oh, sorry, I just got the wrong one. You can sell it on 618, you can sell it on 786, you can sell it on 0.5 level. So it's up to you where you want to sell. I cannot really tell you when to sell, but as soon as you know that there's a change of character, the price will go down, go up a little bit. Let me get the path again. So price will go up again to this area, because there's so much money in this area. There's so much liquidity in this area. So once it breaks, go up to grab liquidity, and then you continue down. And this is how most of the stocks and crypto works. It could be there could be like in some occasions there could be like made a choice and then continue go up, sweep this high and go down. So that's what I'm trying to say. We cannot really, it doesn't work 100%, but it works most of the time. It could sweep this high and goes down. It could go a little bit here and go down. So we don't know where it's going to reverse from, but all we know that as soon as we make a choice, as soon as the trend is broken, price is going to go down. So this is what we need to look into when the price is trending up. You need to keep drawing lines on the high highs and high highs, and then also draw a line on the lower highs. As soon as we broken the latest high and the low of that high, that's where the trend is reversing. So that's where you should be considering to take profits. All right, guys, now we're gonna take an example of I'm gonna show you in a downtrending market how can we identify the bottom, when to buy the bottom. All right, so downtrending market, so we are making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. So we're making lower lows. The market is trending down. This low is broken. This is called a break of structure. This low is broken, could be a break of structure, and we can at the same time draw the high for these lows. So this low is broken, it's a break of structure. BOSS, break of structure, stands for. Sorry guys. So you can see the market is trending down, and now we have identified the lows is broken, and then we identify the highs as well, the lower highs. So these are the lower highs we have. As soon as we break a lower high over here, as soon as we broke a lower high and a candle closed above this high, so we have to make sure that a candle has to close above this high. A candle, not a wick, and the candle closed below like this. We have to have a candle closed above this high for a better confirmation. It could be, but I'm not going to talk about how we can identify that. But right now in this example, I'm talking about a candle has to close above this high for us to identify as a change of character. If it is not broken this high, which means most probably the stock or the crypto is gonna take liquidity over here, sweep the high and continue down. Probably, not always. So as long as a body close above this high, we consider it as a change of character. Chosh. Let me change it. I don't know. Chosh. So now it's a chosh. So now we know the price is going to come down here to this area, and then you will have an opportunity to buy. So you can draw a Fibonacci extension. So you can draw this area from 0.5 to 786 area, and you can slowly start buying when the price is going down, because you know there's a confirmation that you know that price is going to go up now. So price comes down and continue up. So this is very basic trading, guys, and you can use this in daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, 1 minute, 5 minute. So when I'm daily, I'm trading, I'm taking trades daily. I'm a day trader, so I'm looking at 5-minute time frame, and I identify as a chosh. and then trend reversal, and then I buy or sell according to my plan. So this is really helpful for you guys to maximize your profit, rather than buying a stock and you don't know where to sell, and you're listening to someone on YouTube when to sell. Rather than depending on others, you use this technique, you use this strategy for you to identify the tops and the bottoms, where to buy and when to sell, and you will be able to be profitable, and you will be able to keep maximum of your profits. Sometimes people are using trend lines. I know people are using the trend lines like this, drawing the trend lines, and then as soon as this breaks, they think that it's the trend has reversed. But I don't like to use trend lines. I think it's I have been using trend lines for a long time, and I think most of the retail traders are using trend lines, so it's hard to use trend lines. It's sometimes the trend lines are steep, sometimes, and it's good. Sometimes it's not touching the points we want to. So it's really hard to come to a conclusion that if we broken the trend or not. And most of the time it's a fake breakout. So it comes and break the trend line, and then it's continue up, and we think that the trend has broken, but it's not really. But this is the best strategy over the years, because I have been trading for 5 years now, and I've been using trend lines. I've been using many strategies, and this is a strategy which proved really well for me to identify the tops and the local tops and the local bottoms for stocks and cryptos. And it works for everything. If you're trading forex, if you're trading stocks, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything, it really works. So guys, it's pretty simple. Follow this strategy and you'll be able to maximize your profits. You'll be able to take profits in the right time, and you'll be able to buy a stock and hold it without doubting if I should sell early or not till the trend is reversing. You can hold it and maximize your profit. So even if you use trend lines, maybe a fake breakout, you sell too early, it's keep continuing up. But this strategy works most of the time. And try it out and go through and you can try it on S&P 500 or something and see if it really works, and you can back test it before you implement it. Make sure back test it before you implement, because you also need to practice. You need to make sure you draw all these things in the right way. Break of structure and the lower highs, you need to make sure you should make sure you identify the change of character correctly. Otherwise you will be on a wrong trend. So it's very important that you draw these lines and write it down, break of structure, and then draw it and take your time, practice this. And this is a really good technique and a strategy that I've been using, and this helped me to sell my Bitcoin around 90k. As soon as we see the choice, it helped me to sell the Bitcoin and get out and be on cash when the downturn, when the trend has changed. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, please write it down on the comments. And if you want me to cover anything else, any topics you want me to cover about trading or about long-term holds, about crypto and anything, please write it down on the comments, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions and help you out in your trading journey. Thank you very much for listening, and till the next video, take care. Bye bye.